this is Nana from How to Do Fashion, and today I want to share something with you that I find very useful in my work life, and that is my favorite 4 books that I almost always work with when I'm designing and developing a new sewing pattern. And then one more book, I will call this my secret tool. There's nothing magic about it, but I will share it in the end. I have 4 books that I always use. The first book is this one. This is the Fashionpedia. It's a visual dictionary of all in the fashion. There is jacket, there's names, there is also some explanation of the different things. I really find this helpful because as a designer that's not native to English, there is a lot of words that I don't know. For example, I was searching on the web, it's a long time ago, but what do you call a slip dress? I know today that that's what it's called. I was so much in doubt, and at that time this book would have been so helpful. So this book I use when I need to get a word right. There is also some different explanation on zipper teeth, there are some technical drawings. I just find it very helpful. Then the next book, that's my favorite book. I love this book. It's called Vintage Details. I get so much inspiration from this book. It's divided into different chapters, necklines, cuffs, sleeves, and so on. And it's a so well photographed book with so many beautiful details. I don't know if you still can get this book from new, but if you find it in a store that sells old book, or if you can find it on Amazon, I would highly recommend to get this book. The next book is a book that I was introduced to in my first year as a pattern designer when I went to school, and it has been a very helpful little friend over the years. I use it almost every time I am developing a new pattern. If there is something that I am in doubt of, I just look into this book. It's Helen Joseph Armstrong who has made this book, and she has a lot of different pattern making books, draping books, but this book is my favorite. It's a classical pattern making book. I think it's great because it is so structured and it is very easy to follow. Also, if you are new to pattern making, this book has both women, men, and children. And for me, this is the best pattern making book out there. And as you can see, it's very used and it's almost falling apart. But I think I will take this book to my grave. And then the last official book in my little book tour of my tools that I work with when I am working as a designer and pattern maker, and that is this Fashion Design Textile Dictionary. And it's a very good book for getting to know your materials. It has a lot of pictures, and I think it's very well written because it is so easy to follow. Again, as a person who is not native to English, starting this whole adventure with How to Do Fashion started only as something I made in Danish, and then I think 6 years ago I just jumped into the sea of speaking English, and I was very, very bad at it in the beginning. I'm still not the best English speaking Dane you will find, but I am trying and I am doing my best and I'm learning every single day. So this book, I think it's very easy to follow. You have all the different kind of materials, linen, silk, all the different kinds of weft methods. I think the pictures are a bit outdated, but I don't think it matters in a book where you need to get some information about the different kinds of fabrics and materials. I think it's a very good book and I think you can learn a lot from it. Every time I'm in doubt, I take out this book. And then the final book, that's my personal book. It's my diary. It's also my calendar. I have different kind of calendars. I have a calendar on my computer and I have this physical calendar, and then I also have a calendar for all the workshops and all the things that's happening here in How to Do Fashion. I cannot manage to have it all in one calendar. I have tried everything because I also need to have something that I can draw, that I can collect things and put it into, and this is my book. I have different small notebooks inside my calendar where I write different things down. That's not so interesting. And then I have this one. This is my idea book where I put all of my ideas into, where I make drawings. I also collect different kinds of materials in this book. And then at the back, in here I always put swatches if I need to get something specific in a store. What is this? Shit done. I think it's a note to myself that I need to get shit done. And this book is for me something that I always keep in my bag. I think when you are a very creative person with a lot of ideas, for me, I cannot keep it digital because I lose the feeling, and I'm just a person who needs to have it physical in my hands. That's my 5 books that I work with on a weekly basis. All of them are very great investments, and I will of course in the caption write the names and also the ISBN number so you can find them. That's all for me for today.